all of a sudden there's like a rash of like new prostitutes in the neighborhood. There's these might be, I don't know what's going on. There's two of them. They sort of look alike. You know, I this the other night. I was like, oh, is that a cop? You know, I'd never seen her, and then I looked at her. I'm like, oh, that's not a cop, because a cop wouldn't be that hideous. You know, you could do whatever, but to make a cop look like a prostitute, it was a prostitute. Now there's another one across the street, another dirty blonde one. Maybe it's not the same one. Maybe, I don't know. It's weird. She's wearing like this, you know, I think it's called a romper. It's like some short pants and a top together, like this terry cloth thing. I think it's called a romper. Like a onesie, sort of. Real bad complexion. I thought it was the same one, but it's not. It's just dirty blonde hair with like real bad pizza face. This one doesn't look like it's pregnant, but this one looks like it would still be on the street if she was pregnant. You got to have money, you know. How much do you think she would charge? God. Like with the other one I saw the other day, like the price of crack. How much is crack? That's what she would charge, I would imagine. I'd go ask her. I won't do it on video though. I mean, you know, there's no way. I could probably pay her and just interview her, but it just seems like exploitation, so I'm not gonna do it. It's sad, man. It's fucking sad. I'm not sure why all of a sudden I'm seeing these like dirty blonde prostitutes in this area, but I am. For the longest time, it would just be like I think they were trannies, you know, with the hair. You know what I'm talking about? Like the big hair, sort of. You know, like a black tranny, you know, with the... It's not. It's turned into like these kind of trailer park looking. Unhealthy would be a key word. I mean, honestly, the trannies sort of, in a weird way, look like they sort of like kept their shit together. These new prostitutes from the trailer park are real hideous. I mean, real hideous. Would I sleep with one on a dare? No, I wouldn't. You couldn't pay me enough, I don't think. I mean, I'm looking at her, man. I you know, she's not hot. No, you couldn't pay me enough. No way. I'm a lot closer, right? And I'm looking at her, and I'm thinking, how drunk would I have to be? I couldn't be that drunk, and I don't drink anymore, so I just couldn't. Who would do this? Like, I mean, honestly, wouldn't you rather just jerk it? Yeah, I think I'd rather jerk it for sure. No way, no way. I would never touch her. You know, I think about it. I think about prostitutes, I do. Talked about it before many times, and we have Trump as president. How could you not think about prostitutes with Trump as president? But, I mean, if I was going to do a prostitute, it'd have to be, you know, I want to spend some serious money, you know. I'm not talking about $100, man. You know, if I had thousands of dollars laying around and I could afford somebody like Trump can afford. I think, if I'm not mistaken, when he had mistaken Karen McDougal for prostitute, I think that she said he left $2,000. So I guess back then, and that was, I don't know, 8 or 9 years ago, I guess that was the price for somebody that looks like Karen McDougal. $2,000. I'd have to have a lot of money to be blowing $2,000. Like I said, $2,000 or just jerking it. I'm cheap. I'll jerk it. I'll just jerk it. I shit you not. There's no restaurants in this fucking area, so I'm eating a dog shit pizza from Domino's. Now my friend Jinian, she says they're not that bad. Now, as I remember them, they taste like fucking crap. But I'm hungry, so I ordered a small. Jinian likes them. She will occasionally, she'll order a few. This is the truth about Jinian. She'll order a few, and then she'll just like, you know, so she has one for later or something. And also, she's sort of weird in that, like, she doesn't like to put people out. She wants to make sure they're making money. So she'll order like 3 or something, and then that way she can give the delivery driver like a $60 or $70 tip. That's her. You know, I'll tip a delivery driver pretty good. I delivered pizzas for Pizza Hut and this fucked up place in Kansas City where the owner was just a jerk off. God, what was that place called? It was on Main Street. I can't remember. It just sucked. I just want to put it out of my memory because the owner was such a dick. I remember talking to him, and he was talking about there's like this Italian dude, and he was talking about how he liked stupid women or something. I said something like, dude, you like dumb women? Like, you know, what's that? He said, oh, so you like real smart women? I said, well, you know, after I fuck them, I'd like to at least be able to talk to them, you know? He thought that was strange. I couldn't stand working for him. One day I just was like, fuck this, I'm not working here anymore. It just sucked. There were a lot of stories about that place. I can tell you, it really sucked. So I am trying it. One of the reasons is because Jinian says that they're not that bad, but I think it's going to be pretty horrible, Jinian. But I'm gonna give it a shot. You know, I'll tell everybody how it was. It's convenient because this is the only restaurant. Oh look, 10 more minutes to go. We don't have really any restaurants in the area. There is a Mexican place down the street that has ceviche, but it's like fake. So what they do, I've cooked before professionally. So what they do is, I can tell what they do is they take the pico de gallo and they just throw some cooked shrimp in there that they probably use for tacos. That's it. That is not ceviche. You're supposed to cook the fish or whatever in lime, and that's not what it is. So I eat that. I'd sort of rather have that than this, but I'm tired. I just finished a session with Pharaoh and his mommy and his aunt. It went great. It went great. And you know, I worked with Luna and Miko all day, so I'm tired. So I'm gonna try eating the dog shit pizza. I do have a salad. Maybe I should get a salad to go along with it. It says it's the perfect complement to pizza, but it's fucking Domino's. It can't be decent. But lettuce, you know, like, could it be bad? Yeah, it could be real bad. It could really suck. Also, the other reason why I don't want to get a salad is that they might have the delivery drivers make them. You know? Just filthy hands and shit. I don't, you know. I'm not like Jinian, man. Jinian, buys stuff at the grocery store, this is true, and then when she brings it home and puts it away, she'll wipe it off. Is she a germaphobe? No, you're not, Junior. She's not. Well, a little bit. She's cleaner than me, that is for sure. She would be so repulsed. I'm repulsed with my place right now. Like I'm gonna go back upstate. This is the truth. When I started isolating Pharaoh, all hell broke loose. I got nothing done. My house is a fucking wreck. It is. It's a fucking wreck. This was the first day in about 3.5 weeks where I felt like, you know, I'm back in the rhythm of things. You know, I had Miko working real good, and I had Pharaoh working real good. Or not Pharaoh, but Luna. I was always working with them, but it was like, it's like my mind was like on Pharaoh. Like, I gotta fix this dog, or else this dog's gonna end up dead. You know, it was real severe. I didn't know what it was. It seemed like everything was cool. Like I got him to the point where he could be in a crate. You know. But if you're in the crate, if he's in the crate and you isolate him, he'd flip out. So it's good now. It's doing good. 8 more minutes. That's it. There's some kind of brownie looking thing. The last time I ordered something like that here, it sucked. It was like this, like a brownie, but it was like, it had like uncooked dough or something in it. I don't know what it was. It was shit. I didn't like it. I got 2 of them. I didn't finish them. It's garbage. It's dog shit. It's just like a dog shit restaurant. We'll see. I think I'd rather have a Tombstone pizza, to tell you the truth. You know, something like that. I don't like soggy pizza. I would rather have it like dried out. That's me. Like if I go down to Dandy in Beaver Dams and I get a slice of pizza, it's all like, it's like soggy. I don't want that. I want my pizza sort of, well, I like New York pizza. Is what I like. If there was a place around here I could get that, that's not what I'm talking about. But if it's a dog shit pizza like this, it's sort of like a dried out and stale. That's what I like, you know? I'll tell you what's even worse than this is Little Caesars, and that's down the street that way. That's diarrhea, dog diarrhea in a box. I think I ate one of those once, and I was like, this is horrible. It's fucking horrid. There's Popeyes. How many times have I eaten Popeyes though? What do I got? 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I wonder if the prostitute eats Domino's. I could go ask her that. Maybe I'll get her on. Maybe I'll think about interviewing her, giving her some, like a good wage. Like I'll talk to her for 10 minutes, give her $100 or something. You know. Be respectful. You know. I wouldn't want to degrade her. No. There's no way to do the interview without saying that she's a prostitute, and that's degrading in itself. That's a horrible job, and it is a job, and it's horrible. I'm not going to interview her, okay? I feel sorry for her. I might just give her the $100. Could you imagine, like, having a kid that you just let him scream in a restaurant like that and say a fucking word? I think that's what I'll do. I'll just give the prostitute money. Oh, I know what everybody's thinking. Oh yeah, sure. You're not gonna ask for a knobber. Trust me. It would just be a charitable act. There's no way. No. If she looked like Melania, yeah. Well, a young Melania. Well. Melania looks pretty good. Well, I got my dog shit pizza, you know. I'll go home and eat it. You know, yum. Doesn't it look good? Well, it doesn't smell too bad. You know, I don't know. I'll eat it. I'm hungry. Gotta eat something. I just came from the second lesson with Pharaoh, little baby man, and his mommy and his aunt. He has an aunt who is his mommy's twin, and his mommy's really getting this stuff down. Like, it's clear that she was looking at the videos. You know, some people will watch the videos, and by the time you're doing lessons, it takes very little instruction. They just start picking it up. You know, it's real easy. And here's a video that she sent of the baby man. See how relaxed he is in the crate? Separation anxiety. Not seeing it there. That's great. And that's the way it's going for baby man's mommy. She's got total control of him. She had him around a German Shepherd, you know. He's not being leash reactive. Separation anxiety, she's got control of that too. That's just going to be squelched completely, be a thing in the past. And Pharaoh's aunt was picking it up too. Pharaoh's got a dad. We're going to work with Pharaoh's dad tomorrow. And we're also going to work with a friend of Pharaoh's mom and dad's. And we're going to get, because he might go in and walk Pharaoh when they're at work. So we're going to go over it with him too. And that's important, that everybody is on the same page with this dog. Everybody's holding the leash right. You know, granted, Pharaoh's mom will be better at it than all of them. But everybody will be able to control the dog. Like, you know, like the guy that, you know, their friend, he doesn't really need to know about retrieving with Pharaoh, but he needs to know how to hold a leash and control Pharaoh if Pharaoh sees, you know, a German Shepherd or a pit bull. So this was real good. It's great seeing Pharaoh's mom. She's got total control of that little freak. It's fucking awesome. You have no idea how this was such a great session. It's just can be miserable. You have this little dog you love, and ever since she got that dog, you know, she got it from the New York City pound. She's been trying to get help, and things weren't going right. Everybody that she was dealing with was giving her misinformation.